Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Edge of Sleep. Edge of Sleep is a 2024 thriller series directed by Corey Adams. I can't find much that Corey has done, but he did a great job on this. Based on the 2019 podcast Edge of Sleep and its 2023 novel Edge of Sleep, it stars Theo Lipton, Mark Fishbach, Eve Harlow, and Franz Drama. I hope I'm pronouncing those names right. Some highlights is Theo Lipton starring in Warm Bodies and Lucy. I love Warm Bodies. I need to watch that again. So what's the series about? Dave and Mateo are security guards. Dave has parasomnia. He has problems sleeping, and he says he hasn't slept in 36 hours up to that point. And his dreams are also really whack and crazy. So we've already got a lot of themes about sleep. And they go to a party after the shift, but a bunch of people there are dead. Once they take them to the hospital, they found out that everyone who has fallen asleep around them have died. The gang find Linda, the last nurse alive at the hospital, as they all investigate the town together. But they can't find anyone. Linda even shoots a firearm and it's no reaction, so it looks like they're the last ones alive right now. Dave goes to rescue his ex Katie. Luckily, he manages to reach her while she's awake, so now they can be awkward together because they're still exes, right? After using another patient, Ruth, as a test dummy, Linda realizes that once you're in a dream, then that dream kills you. So you basically can't fall asleep, but the clock is ticking because you will fall asleep eventually. Dave wants to fall asleep and see for himself because he is definitely connected to whatever's going on. I won't explain the details just yet. Dave goes through some dream shenanigans and eventually dream people tell him to go to Aristora. Aristora is an island, and the gang end up flying there because Mateo luckily knew how to fly a plane. They made it, of course, crashing the plane. I think someone died too. On the island, they discover that other people around the world have also seen this message in their dreams and have luckily woken up. But this has happened everywhere. Everyone is dying from this dream thing. But finally, this island is a safe place to fall asleep, and the gang can regroup and figure out how to solve this seemingly apocalyptic event. And that's the series. It kind of ends not on a cliffhanger, but this is just season 1. But I did enjoy the show, so I decided to give it a quick review. It is very, very nice. As soon as people started dying in the show and we figured out the premise, I was hooked. I've said this many times, but I'm a sucker for a good premise. If you sleep, you die. It's so simple, yet I've never heard of anyone telling a story like this. I think it's really, really sick. The characters are racing against the clock because you can only be awake so long before your body forces itself to sleep. So there's urgency, but the pace is managed by flashbacks and dream sequences here and there. So overall, it was written really well. I liked the pacing. The characters are great. They look tired, which, I mean, saying it out loud might sound dumb, but they get bags under their eyes. They get frustrated easily. They start seeing things, especially when they start freaking out. It's convincing that everyone here is scared and they're tired and they're frustrated, you know. I thought Mateus was a bit annoying, but I know he needs to be there to question everything, ask what's going on, all that stuff. The cinematography was really awesome. I have a few moments that stood out for me, like in that field with the sped up wind and car, but the character sitting there is still at normal speed. It's trippy as hell. The dream sequences in general, like the dream people, the elephant, they're so cool. Katie falling asleep in the ambulance and the screen gets smaller because her eyes are closing. It's genius. It's so cool. There's a lot of attention to detail like that in the show, and I really like it. Like I said, the series did kind of end on a cliffhanger, and unfortunately no season 2 has been announced yet. This is all we're getting for now, but I'm still happy nonetheless. If the series is done, I liked it. The story seemed to have reached the point of, okay, we can now take a breath for a second. So overall, I'm happy. With all that being said, I give the show a 9 out of 10. A great premise, great acting, great execution. All around the board, this is just great. If this is it, I just wish it was longer or it had a more definitive ending, but gotta wait for season 2, right? If you like apocalypse, end of the world type movies, I don't know if you've watched Pluribus recently, but that's similar as well, then you'll like this. Side rant, I'm on my way to listen to the podcast. I know it's going to be very similar, but I'm curious to see what the original idea sounded like. It's obviously biased because I have the visuals in my head about the show already, but it's not like I can erase my memory or something, okay? Unless I hit my head hard enough. Yeah, I'll try that. It's worth a shot. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.